about Brad as a teammate and a friend, and probably a bit of a tour guide here for you in Winnipeg, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome having Brad here. We of course played together on the Thunderbirds, and it's nice showing up to a new place for me this year and having a couple familiar faces, not only with Brad but with Ty Bauer as well. And Brad, everyone knows how good of a player he is on the ice, but great kid and a great friend to me as well.
Sort of the Thunderbirds sort of slowly taking over Winnipeg and then the organization here, one by one.
Sure seems that way, so I'm not complaining. But it's I have a lot of fans back home in Seattle that are kind of trending of the theme of birds flying,
Right.
jets flying. So let's fly was our motto in Seattle. So it carries over here too.
There's a lot of guys on the Young Stars team that are probably going to go back to junior this year. You're a little different. You're kind of just starting your pro career. Does the mindset change at all, kind of knowing your next step is getting into the pro ranks?
Yeah, a little bit. It's something that's always in the back of my mind, and it's been a goal for a while now, and it's crazy to that it's already in the near future now. So I'm just trying not to look too far ahead and just focus on this weekend and doing whatever I can to help our team win.
Brad talked a lot about how much of a whirlwind it was last year for him through a draft process. What about your summer and how quickly it went by?
Yeah, no kidding. It definitely flew by, but compared to the last season, we had a couple long playoff runs with Seattle, and it was nice to have a bit of time off and time to get back to it and get on the golf course a little bit. So I'm excited to be back and get back to work.
Speaking of Penticton, how exciting is it for you, Thomas, that it's just yourself and Dom? So, you'd be looking at anywhere between a game to a game and a half.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fortunate being from Vancouver as well. I've got a handful of family and friends that are coming up to watch. So, it's going to be a great time for myself and, everyone else that gets to come watch.
And so from that perspective, because, it's the first, toe into the water professionally, how much are you saying to yourself, okay, just do your thing, keep your process, don't make it out to be bigger than it is?
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, it's just another game. Obviously we're a group coming together on a pretty short-term notice here, but, we've had some good practices. We're excited. And, from my personal point of view, it's just another game. I'm going to prepare the same way I would in, a playoff game at the end of the year last year. So it's going to be good.
I'm sure you've been asked this earlier in the summer, but going into this tournament, it's kind of unique. You coming off the kind of year you had, and Dom coming off of the kind of year he had.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty special thing to have two, goalie of the years in their respective leagues. So Dom and I have been super tight, as soon as we met. So there's definitely that good, healthy competition between us. But we're best friends off the ice and get along great.
Probably haven't had much of a chance yet because you guys are doing your thing and they're doing theirs, but I'm sure next week you get a chance to probably chat a little bit with Connor Hellebuck, three-time Vezina nominee, one-time winner, Lauren Brossois, Stanley Cup champ. To have those guys, proven NHLers, what's that going to mean maybe to a guy like you?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool feeling for me. Those are guys that I grew up watching, and seeing how much success they've had and how long they've been doing it, and I'm going to do whatever I can to ask them questions, learn from them, and even just watching them on the ice when they're practicing. It's a pretty special thing.
Just kind of be a sponge and soak it all up.
You got it.